Very special good evening to everyone here, and I'm really very happy to celebrate the 53rd Engineers Day celebrations. The Institution of Engineers Telangana State Center is celebrating the 160th birthday celebration of Bharat Ratna Sri Vishwesvaraya. Really, I'm very happy because today it's the year of engineers. And as our Honorable Prime Minister says, nothing can develop this country without the innovative mindset of the engineers. So day to day, particularly the present schemes, that is Make in India, Startup India, Stand India, and this Atmanirbhar, and the India for self-reliance, whatever may be the vocal for local, everything depends on the engineering expertise and the capacity. I really appreciate you for celebrating the 160th birthday of our Honorable Bharat Ratna Vishwesvaraya. And my respects to Chairman the Rameshwar Rao Garu for his very good words about the engineers, and really appreciate efforts in celebrating this program and awarding the experts who contributed much in this field. And my respects to Dr. S. Satyanarayana, and my respects to Dr. Hanumantachari, and my respects to NV, Dr. NV Ramanarao, Director NIT Varangal, and my respects to Jaideep Joshi, the Project Director, and my respects to Dr. Srinivasa Raju, IAS, Secretary to Government Tourism, Culture, Sports, Government of Telangana, and my respects to Dr. Sri Rajat Kumar, IAS, Principal Secretary to Government Irrigation, Government of Telangana, and my respects to Anjaya, who is going to give vote of thanks, and my respects to all the dignitaries who are awarded here, Professor Gopal Nayak, Dr. Kishore Nath, Dr. Mohan Rao, Dr. Alka Kumari, and Dr. Pavan Manu Venkatesh, and all the dignitaries, experts, engineers who have been for participating in this webinar. And as it is said, today is the era of engineers, and the innovative mindset of the engineers contribute to the development of the country. And each and every day, the engineers should update themselves so that the innovations help the mankind, so that they are for the betterment of their life pattern each and every day. An engineer works for the humankind so that the day-to-day life, every day it is improved, whether it is electricity or water resources or roadways or buildings, mines, whatever may be. But I should say we are very proud to celebrate the birth centenary of our Vishwesvaraya, who is the pioneer of engineering studies. He was the cause for organizing the engineering education in India. Particularly, he organized the first engineering college at Bangalore. And now, because that was one of the pioneer institutes, and now India has thousands and thousands of engineering college and lakhs and crores of engineering graduates. And I should say each and every engineer works with full commitment, whatever may be the field. They also face more challenges. As a doctor, I can say whatever the mistakes it is done, it may be buried. But if an engineer does a mistake, he stands tall. So they have to be very innovative, and they have to be very careful, and they are also dealing with the safety of the people. Like doctors, we deal with the safety of people. They are dealing with the safety of the people, whatever may be the innovations and whatever may be the products they produce, whatever the buildings they construct, whatever the project they get associated. And apart from that, today, because the world is moving very fast, And our country is our Honorable Prime Minister, the strong leadership, coming out with good schemes each and every day. The country of the engineers are highly laudable. We have the longest roads and we have high bridges, high buildings, but whatever may be, the most beautiful building not yet built, the most tallest building not yet built, the most longest road not yet built, because it's the hand of the engineers. So they have to come out with innovative ideas. Particularly, they have to look after the safety of the humankind also. And challenges, even the challenges which the engineers, not only the engineers, the humankind uh, faces are, particularly I should salute Vishwesharaya for his contribution in the water resources and his contribution in construction of the dam, Krishnaraja Sagar Dam, and the valve system and the blockade system which he developed years ago, which he thought, the thought process of him, the innovative ideas which he had, now made us to remember him, so that celebrate him even today. So that's a to the young engineering students, because it is easy to become an engineer and to get the endorsement. As you all know, always it is said in a lighter sense. Even your mother won't accept you as a best engineer unless you repair her mixie. She accepts you as a best engineer when you repair her mixie only, or the house members, the family members don't accept you as a best engineer unless you repair the home appliances. So it is very difficult to get the endorsement. And another thing, each and every day, as doctors, each and every day the process of the protocol changes. Each and every day the process changes. The material or whatever may be the new things which arrive in the world. So we have to get updated. So it is very difficult to not only to get the degree, but to get updated each and every day. In such things, when we face such challenges, we have to think the challenging times when our Honorable Vishwesharaya and all, they work, no internet, no great communication, no cell phones, no any gadgets, electronic gadgets to assist them. But in spite of that, they have constructed great things. They have come out with innovative ideas. So it's a lesson to the engineering students that in the days, olden days, when such assistants were not there, they were able to come out with such great ideas. So when we compare that, you have to think that how better, best things which you have to give it to this country, give it to the nation, to the international, so that our country innovates in the engineering technology. And the commitment each and every engineer has. When I was reading our a book written by the student of Honorable Abdul Kalam, he has said in an incident in that, saying that how engineers are committed to their country. They went to Japan and they stayed in a room, and there was a leaking tap in the room. It was disturbing their sleep. So they called the reception and they complained that it's a leaking tap there. So the sound is disturbing us. So 2 or 3 people came and they rectified it, and they went there and they called the guest, told we have rectified it because the tap disturbed you. We are not charging the rooms which you are staying. Then second call again came and told, we are the engineers who rectified it now, but the tap was not produced in Japan. It was imported. So don't think that Japanese taps are leaking. So that is the commitment which the engineers has on their country. Like that in our country also nowadays, what all things we were importing, now we are exporting. As it is said that PPE, as a doctor, I laud the Make in India experts and engineers and are associated in this process of making India, because we were the country, developing country with such diversity. Now we are we created PPEs for our use. It was not thought of before 4 or 5 months. We produced PPE for our use, and we are exporting more than 2 to 3 lakhs PPEs are produced in India itself. So this another thing. This bulletproof jacket, the bulletproof jackets is the most reliable thing a country relies, is that because it deals with the safety of the leaders, safety of the soldiers, and deals with the safety of the people. And before we were importing the bulletproof jackets, now we are exporting it. Our engineers with their innovators, they have made it possible. And now, as our Honorable Prime Minister says, he has said that self-reliant India, on which hope he announced that only on hope of our youth, particularly the ingenuity and the modern innovative thinking of the engineers. So everything can be made in India. India can be self-reliant, and India can, before it was importing things, India can export maybe the instruments we innovate. All you the engineers, seriously, what all the ads we are using, and we are suffering to get things done, suffering to get the diagnosis every day. Biotech, maybe the engineering technology, it's involved. So every day today they come out with gadgets to get the diagnosis in much easier way, much quicker way, and in much appropriate way and most accurate way. So this celebrations like this motivates our young engineers to come out with more innovations, and in their more eagerly, and they are expected their expertise to help the country, and really appreciate for celebrating this occasion. And this celebration, as our Honorable Prime Minister said, engineers are by definition, the engineers are by definition, they are problem solvers and they are innovators. Our Honorable Prime Minister said, human progress is incomplete without innovative zeal, and engineers are synonymous with diligence and determination. And I appreciate your participation here, and I appreciate the organization for awarding the experts in the field. And I thank one and all, and we all get motivated, particularly in this pandemic situation. The engineering expertise and the innovations help the nation to combat the virus more successfully. So I salute the engineers. Thank you so much.